Hello everybody, my name is the Farming Man and welcome back to part 4 of our Let's Play on... part 5 of our 4 of our Let's Play on Cust Farm. Right, I'm already fucking up already. So, in this episode, I've stacked all the bales that we needed to stack. Yes, the top row did go a bit shit, but we had one fall off, it's over here. Fuck it, can stay there for a bit. So that's going to be all the bales we're ever going to need for the entire Let's Play probably. And I sold the rest. I've got the tractor loaded here ready to go back down to the bottom. I've got the Unimog here. The John Deere is at the shop because we're going to buy a cultivator and get some cultivating underway. And I think that's going to be it. I've also downloaded a few other... So we're going to try and save up for this truck again. And use that for selling grain, because it's a new one that came out. It comes with, you can have your own like sets of trailer with it and another trailer to go on the back of it. But yeah, let's get the cultivation underway. We are going to have a fairly cheap one because I don't really feel like spending lots of money. 250, that'll do in horsepower. This is 350 I think this John Deere is. Right, let's get going. So we're gonna try and cosplay this. This is what these episodes are gonna be. Is me trying to cosplay stuff. Me trying to cosplay stuff so we can try and get some boring jobs in and out. We'll get them done before I have to do anything. I also put the fuel tanker down here for the little tractor because I know how much fuel it likes to use. So it's down here just in case it did ever run out. Because when I was stacking the bales, it came close. I think it had like 2 litres left in the tank because I wasn't paying attention. And it came fairly close to actually running out. I wonder if we can just set this guy on the baling course. If we set him on the baling course and then swap, and then if I have to make any changes, I can. But I mean, I can always do the headlands and all that myself. Big meaty machine. This episode might not be as long because we might sell some grain in this one as well. Seeing what the price is like. Whee. Yes, I spelt raking wrong. So look, we could do it on the baling course, but then it leaves this headland. I wonder if it'll do. Why have you got your beacon on? We don't need beacons. Just have the beacon on all the time. Right, I want to just see what this guy's gonna do. Because this may make it so we don't actually have to do another course. I mean, I'll get the corners, obviously. But I probably will have to do another course because for doing the rows, because I did the rows just what the rake would do, so they're fairly... Can you get it to show you what you're trying to do? What's this? Need on field work, don't we? Right, so let's put it on field work mode. Would I have to do a complete new cut? No. Lift up. This is just going to be trial and error. So if we select it and then take it down one. Starting corner north, east, going south. Headland, we want to do 2. Just do that. Go. Oh. First waypoint. Go, Magic Tractor. Now this might even be even more wrong, but I don't know yet. Let's see what happens. I mean, we have cultivated that bit. I've got that. I know that bit. I can see. Right, how the fuck are you gonna do this? Right, let's just turn him around. Oh, I'm pressing S on the keyboard. Right, let's turn him around. Right, there we go. You're turned around. Let's get him near the first waypoint. Go. Now, I wonder if he's going to do it close. Because I wonder if it's figured out it's a cultivator. But I don't think it is. I don't think it has figured out that it's a cultivator. We'll have to see what happens when he gets back over there. If he starts to, like, sway off. I mean, we could always leave him and then come back to it when we've sold the grain. Come back to him and see what's happened. I mean, he is sticking to the same course, isn't he? I just hope he goes straight here and doesn't start to weave off. But yeah, I think he is following the. Yeah, he is right. So if we leave him, then we'll come back to him. Come back to him a bit later. And you're starting to slide off a trailer. So you need to go back down to the main yard soon. I have found another tractor somewhere. I just downloaded it. Oh, we also need to buy all the feeding stuff for the cows as well. We are going to try and do all the animals. Found this. The Fen 611 LSA Turbo. It is actually quite a good tractor. I played around with it a little bit, and it is fairly powerful. Right, so we're going to get the grain out. So we're going to sell all the... What is it? Wheat, is it? Oh, hey, I picked a good time to fucking sell that, didn't I? Wheat's gone up in price. Well, wheat's going up in price, so... Hopefully we won't need a loader to load it in, otherwise we'll be here all bloody day. No, trailer. Oh, wheat. Right, there should be enough in here to fill this trailer. Sit here patiently waiting. Okay, you can see it in the bottom. And then wheels are just turning. How much we got in storage? Oh, we got loads. We should be able to buy quite a bit after this. The stuff we're gonna try and buy a field as well. I'm hopefully gonna try and get field what? Is it 13? The big one just across from us. We'll stop and have a look at it. Or I might buy the 2 fields close down to field 2. The 2 long ones. Because they might be the best buy. And turn field 1 and 2 into grassland. Like this field here. And then we've got 3 grass fields. This is the field I wanted, 13. Yeah. That might be the big investment we go for. Shit, I haven't put the inspector mod or the glance mod on. Fuck, I can't. I have to fucking tab to him now. I don't even know why I took it off. Right, this is the field I want. Field 6. Let's have a look at this. Right, so it is 6.10 hectares. It's 134,000. What's field 8? And is he doing okay? Okay, yes, he is doing alright. And he is leaving little rows, but we can fix that. As long as he gets most of the field done. I will have another look at this. I will do a bit of playing around off screen for field 1. No, for field... What is it? Yeah, 1. I'll do a bit of playing around with it and see if I can't tweak it so it actually does a cultivating course. And I'll have to see what happens. But I guess it'll do for now. That's right. So that's 130 something, wasn't it? 134,000. So have a look at this field. This field I kind of want because it's more. It has a little kick at the end, whereas that field has a kick going down it, so it comes out quite small and it sort of kicks out, which is a pain in the arse to seed. But we also need enough money to carry on doing what we want to do. Oh, this field's a bit cheaper, isn't it? No, give me the bloody thing. 2.9 hectare, 663,000. It's a lot better than that field. I mean, yeah, we'll buy it. Fuck it. Buy. There we go. Now let's make some money back. Because we need a seeder, and then that can come down and do that. We aren't going to use the little IMT for anything, really. Try and use it as little as we can, because it's so unfuel efficient. I mean, stacking bales, it was really good. I mean, I did love it. Because it could get in all the little small spots with it having such really tight lock. I mean, I could buy an even smaller model and have that. The OEB weights around here somewhere. I dumped them somewhere. Oh no. They're in there. Put the rabbit fork. I put the 4 bale forks in there and the weights. You can just see the forks there and you can just see the weights. Oh, I hate stopping this thing. God, it takes forever to start it. So yeah, hopefully we should have a new lorry soon, which will do this a lot quicker because it can get to 50 mile an hour a lot faster. It's 51 mile an hour actually. Yeah, that 1 mile an hour is really going to save us. But we need to get a sprayer, which is what we're going to buy. Probably before we get a lorry, because a lorry is sort of just a long term. We can buy that a lot later, because we've got this. This is the only sell point in the entire map, I think, so it either goes here or it stays at the yard. Let's tip it out. Let's see how you're doing. See, he's only leaving little bits, like little 1 rows that you could go over. So I'll have to fix that. But he's doing it. I mean, it saves us doing it. He's doing it. Let's just offload this because I know at some point it's going to just fall off. So there. Right, it's empty. 82,000. I like how the grain comes back up through the thing here. Like it's slowly being put into the hopper. That's actually quite cool. Hello, trailer. Right, hopefully this guy should blast. We should go fairly quick back now. I think we're gonna have to buy a small small seeder for starters, and then course play it, because I could find a courseplay course on it, and then I'll give that a go. And then once I've done that, I wonder if I can get the cultivator to follow that, because I think that's what it might be missing. Because if I can get that to do that, I probably should have recorded the course actually. Like I should have actually got in the tractor and cultivated the entire field, recording the course, stopped it, saved it, and then I can use that for next time, or for the seeding course if I got a seeder the exact same size as the thing, because then it'd follow it perfectly. Wow, look at that suspension. That is pretty neat actually. John Deere 8370R. 1 has finished. We shall be there in a minute. Wow, fucking hell, this road is bumpy as hell. Yeah, I've left that bale there to see what the effects are of the bale mod. The bale mod that I've got. Because apparently they're meant to rot away in that. I want to see what it looks like when it's rotted away. See if it's actually interesting or if it's just shit. I made that mistake last time. I was trying to miss it. Well, okay, he has actually finished the field. Right, okay, yeah, we're definitely going to have to do it differently next time. He's finished the field, not very well, but he's finished it. So let's go. Oh, fuck me, game. Let's turn you off. Yeah, it's a bit laggy because I haven't been playing for that long. Right, let's get this fucking headland done. Yeah, we are going to go really close here. So yeah, we need to do him another course. This is probably how we're going to have to do it, is record them with the machine doing it and then let him go on it, which is probably the way you're actually meant to do it. I just don't do it because I think it'll work off the other one, which is pretty stupid. Which I probably shouldn't do, because now we've got to waste time doing this. But he did it. He actually did the entire field, which I'm pretty happy about. He did the entire field really badly, but he did it. Either way. I mean, we've got to go back and finish this. And do these bits he's missed. But this is what I mean. We'd have to record a course like this. Slowly turn the corner. And just record a course. Actually do it whilst we're doing the field. So I'll have to do that for field what? Yeah, 1. And then we'll do that for the spraying course as well. I'll actually sit in the cab and record it. Record it for both fields, and then next time around it comes to it, he can do it. And also let me know, I was thinking of putting the soil mod in and actually do it once we bought all the equipment, putting the soil mod in and doing it that way. Which I've never used the soil mod. I've never used it in 13 either, so I have absolutely fuck all idea what I'm doing. So I'll have to watch a couple of videos on it. But then I'll also start the course for the cultivating course at the edge of the field here, so he's not missing this big chunk. That was the other mistake I made. Wow, this John Deere is fuel efficient, Jesus. If we'd been using the other tractor, we'd been empty by now. I do like it. I hope you do like. I hope you are enjoying this series. I hope you are enjoying the tractors we are using. Right, this is the second headland. But yeah, we'll get the sprayer. We'll buy the sprayer. Hopefully, we should get enough money this episode. If not, we'll buy a seeder and plant the canola, and then we'll have to have a look at trying to either get a cheap one, just a cheapest one we can buy and not record a course with it, and then buy the big one that I want to use, the self-propelled one that I really want to use because it's beast and it's self-propelled. That means we've got 3 tractors to use, and I don't have to take up a tractor using it. If you don't know what I mean this. Look, I have a self-propelled one here, which was a Giants giveaway for Christmas. Here it is. What the other one I meant to buy is one of these, so we can buy that and just sort of do the field quickly. But not course plate because they're 2 different sizes. I think the self-propelled one is 41 meters, and I think that one's about 18. So you can see the difference. So we'd have to make sure that we get the right sizes, and then we'd have to buy a slurry tanker. That's going to be fun Because the amount of slurry we'd probably have to do these small fields in slurry, not the big ones. But then again, for the soil mod, you have to use it, don't you? I think. Yeah, you have to use this. You have to use slurry for the soil mod. Which is going to be a pain in the arse, because I can tell if I put the soil mod in, I'm going to fail. It's just going to be hardcore failure for days. I've never done cultivating in the cab before. I was thinking about getting a power harrow and doing it that way, but then I decided against it because it'd take too long, because the power harrows aren't as big as this. I mean, once we've got all the courses recorded for the fields, that's it, done. We don't have to do anything else, really, because we can just sort of come to the field, press field, this field, and then set it for cultivate, and done. Because you can set them all into different categories, can't you? So we could put field 1 raking, which is spelt wrong, but put in there, change it from raking to baling, and then put raking at the top. Follow harvester and all that sort of stuff. So I'll set it out that way. Whereas this guy didn't do a bad effort to say I'd fucked up, to say it's my fault why he's going wrong. Yeah, you have to record the... So we're going to do that. The seeding course might be episode 5 because I keep messing up. I really need to write down which episode I've just done and have a piece of paper, and then I can go, "Hey everybody, my name is Fireman, and welcome to episode 6." Not like 7 or 8 when I haven't even recorded like 5. You know, this is episode 4. I know that, and I said it was 5, which is just stupid. Why would it be 5? I haven't done 4 yet. Fucking hell, jumping the numbers here. Yeah, we'll get this done, and then we shall take the lorry load of grain, get that sold, hopefully get the seeder. If we get the seeder, episode 5 is going to be a seeding episode where we get this planted, because I'll sort of record the cultivating course of field 1 off screen, and hopefully it becomes a success. I wonder if we'd set it the same size as the baler, it would have just like followed it, wouldn't it? It would have just like done the smallest row ever. This John Deere does look quite menacing, doesn't it, on the front? All them fucking lights. Oh, there's a train! Trade! Hello, trade! Civilization! No, I missed a bit. We missed a bit. I'm not having that. We are not missing anything. But yeah, this field is these fields are testing for course play, you know. Testing courses out, like seeding, cultivating. I could have recorded a cultivating course now, really, actually. But I'll do it for field 1. But then if we can get a seed at the same size as 8.4, which I don't think there is actually one in the game that size. Let's just have a quick look. 3, 6, 9. Wow, that is just pissed out. What's in my mods folder for seeders? That's 7, but it's absolutely the worst seeder because it requires so much horsepower. Oh, I downloaded them for some reason. These are all OEBs. That's 18 meters and it's insane. It's insanely big. So we're going to try and stick down here a bit. I might go for just in-game stuff, really. Required for cultivators and seeders. Makes life easier. Now the thing I have noticed on the John Deere, if you look at the back axles, they're not in the housing. The housing is actually in front of them. You see what I mean here? So this green thing's the housing, and that's the axle, the silvery, steely looking thing. and they're not actually in them. So take care, mod people that make mods, because we people that play with your mods are very picky. Well, not really. Right, I couldn't fucking do anything then. It was wider than I could go. So we'll have to go back for them. I mean, even if I recorded the course and it overhung into the next lane by a couple of meters, that wouldn't bother me, because then I know he'd got everything. And also if I'd got it straight, like I did all the rows straight, I didn't curl off. Like that. If I went dead straight and didn't curl off or anything, then it'd probably be really good. Right, let's get some speed done. And down. That's a great little feature, that is, actually. You can just like sort of stop. I always hit B every time I fucking fold one of these up. I hit B. Oh, it's sliding. Sliding away. Right, there we go. That's one field cultivated. Wow, that was horrible. How much wheat do we have left? 63,000. So basically another lorry load. We've got 3 lorry loads out of this. Or trailer fulls. Little... I really want someone to change the names of them. Don't call them IMTs. Call them Put Massey on the side. Because I've actually found one. Right, there's one in this pack. I know I keep going to the shop. I'm sorry about this. But this is something I really want to show people. This one here actually looks like a little 135. I'm not even joking. It actually looks really, really similar. Took the headlights off, changed the grille, changed the bonnet, and you've pretty much got a 135, because everything else is near enough the same. It's got a dinky engine. What would it be? 135 would be Perkins engine, wouldn't it? 4-cylinder, I think. 3 or 4. Either be Perkins. So you could have one of them. And there you go. You've basically got your own Massey Ferguson. All you need to do is change the colours. Fix a few things on it, like the linkage on the back, because that's really weird and annoying. Fix the sounds as well, because they all sound the bloody same. Fix it to an actual genuine sound. So if anyone feels like having a challenge, I'll give you the link to this pack. So if you put in the video that you're gonna have a go. Whoa, fucking hell. Put a link into the put a link in the pack. Whoa. I'll link you the pack. Right. You have a go. Well, I'll send you that individual tractor. You have a go at trying to make it look like a little 135, and then send me the pictures on Facebook. Through the Facebook page. Honest to God, if someone could make that thing look like a little 135, they would be amazing. Because I'd love it. We could put a little loader on it and all sorts. It looks so good. Well, don't need a little loader. We could just use it for the odd job. Especially if you made it look beat up, you know, like holes in the bonnet where it's rusted through, holes on the wings and shit all up it. And looks loved and abused, you know. Let's go on the weighbridge with this. Let's see how much it actually all weighs. There is a weighbridge, is here. Little forklift, which we need to drive into. This is the weighbridge here. So what are we weighing at? 33 ton. Fucking hell. I'm that heavy, I can't even get off it. Right, so we'll have to just drive around again. I wonder if you could knock them in, actually. Sit here. Could you knock them in and just get a few extra bits of cash? No! No! Oh, that is stupid. I thought if we could knock them in, we could get an extra bit of cash for them, and you could use it as a parking space for something, but you can't because they don't move. Oh, that was stupid of me. as you can see, it still hasn't actually got rid of all the grain yet. So we're just going to add more to it. Apply more. Doesn't fill up as high. The one for the putting it in the bunker fills up well high. Oh, that's it. Oh, we got 30,000 for that. We've got one last load to do. But we'll take this back up and then that'll do. I'll sell the last load off screen. Do the course. I'll figure out the cosplay course as well off screen. And then in episode 5 we should have a seeding course. Or a cultivation course sorted out and all that. Wow, that hitch moves like hell. I'm not even moving anywhere and it's just moving. Should go for another drift. And then we should get the seeder on this big field as well. Which you might have to do by hand to start with, to just to record the course. And then once it's done, next time we come to planting it, we can just set the course going on it. So, in this episode, we haven't really done much, just sold some grain, cultivated the field, and sort of trying to sort the courses out. Which is not bad, actually, to say I've never used Courseplay for groundwork before. So, I shall have a go with it and see what happens. We never know, it might go brilliantly. It might go shit. We need to do some silage soon as well. More Courseplay. Courseplay, the tractor's going to the bunkers. I haven't had to refuel this thing yet. Oh, there we go. Peace and quiet. Right, anyway, let's have a look at this little bit. This is the Great Bale trailer that I found. It's really good, actually. It's really well built. This thing's not fucking well beat. Look at that fucking arm in there. Why would you do that, mod people? Don't do that. Looks like my farmer has lost an arm now. Let's remove the door. So look, it gets muddy. The arm gets muddy. And look, the guy gets muddy as well. Look, he is plastered in it. I mean, it has a cab on it, but you know, mud still gets in. Anyway, before I start to rant on about this, fucking, I can't even put the door back on. I'm a disabled farmer. Come on. There we go. Anyway, again, the episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for more today. Oh, that's still good. Subscribe for more today. Comment, rate, like, and subscribe and all that jazz. Follow me on... Oh, fucking hell, I messed up my intro. Let's start again. Thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like down below. Subscribe for more today. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch. Like me on Facebook. And happy farming. Goodbye.